I'm green. Well, my background's really green. That's what you need.
Yes, yes. Exactly. Essential, so.
Required, even.
Uh,
Optimal. If it's essential and it's required.
some manner of appreciate. That last window I clicked on. Crime. Bird crime. Bird crime, why are you so small? Why are you not loading? Bird crime. So silly. Voice volume? I don't know. There's volume. Turn that down all the way.
There are voices? I didn't think there were voices.
I didn't think there were voices either. Apparently, I'm very wrong. Amy will not get to hear the
Yeah.
voices. That's fucking. What the fuck? Games built on Chromium cannot be captured using game capture. Fucking awesome.
Game is built on Chromium?
Yep.
I'm not hearing any audio on that's coming through on the stream. I don't know if it's supposed to
Yeah.
be.
That's correct. Uh. Ooh. Capture. Not your face. Birds.
My face.
Face is fine. You just don't need it right now.
What happens if I do this?
Nope.
Oh, it's my icon.
It's just your fucking icon. Alright, there we go. There's that. Can you hear this?
Ah, yes.
Alright, there's just no there's no desktop. There's no main menu music.
Gotcha.
All right. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Uh, while I don't have my tea, I can put myself in the mind of someone who has their tea and crumpets. Tea and crumpets.
I don't have
Tea
crumpets,
and
but I do have a pork
crumpets.
chop.
Tea and pork chop. Pork chop. All right, chop chop. Chop chop,
All
my
right.
dear Wesley.
Well,
Let us proceed with
amazing.
what we are doing tonight.
Phenomenal. Welcome to Aviary Attorney. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, you don't know what this is, do you? You know there's birds involved.
I know it's like Ace Attorney and very much a parody of it, I thought.
A very informed guess. See how that plays out.
I've definitely never seen this title screen.
No? Oh boy. Let's jump into it then. New game. January 1st, 1848. Chateau Clinaire of Baron Rodriguez. Oh, fuck!
There's been a murder!
Is that Monsieur Grenouille? Oh, mon Dieu! Dame Cataline, what have you done?
Does it look like a headless... No.
You want a cat with
It
claws?
wasn't a headless. It was a dog? Silhouette of a dog?
Barrows, I believe this is our Watson. Do you want to be Watson or do you want to be Sherlock?
I guess you would be Sherlock, right?
All right. That's...
It's midday already. Where on earth is that featherhead?
I don't know if I'm a fan of the human hands. It's somewhat upsetting, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, look who finally decided to get up. Haven't you heard what they say about the early bird falcon?
Ugh, too early for worms. Pass the Cabernet Sauvignon.
There'll be time for that later. We've got some business to handle first.
Business?
A letter arrived while you were sleeping. I haven't opened it yet.
Probably more junk mail. Go ahead, Sparrowson, you may have the honors.
All right. Dear Monsieur Falcon, I am writing to you today because my daughter, Dame Cataline, has been arrested for a crime she did not commit. She's being held at La Conciergerie Prison on the charge of murder. Prison, that's prison. Just regular prison word.
It's just prison. This game's very French,
on
but
the charge
not
of
all the
murder,
way
no
French.
less. Her trial is in 3 days' time. Too much Bretonia. I would be greatly in your debt if you were to offer her your legal aid. Yours sincerely. Fuck. Signor Portois Demeu of the Demeu Estate.
These are all cat puns. With that in mind, you want to give it another shot?
I don't know what the Signor?
Signor?
Signor? Pertoire. I'm really bad at rolling my R's. Pertoire. What's Demeu?
Meow?
Demia? Ah, Meow. There we go.
Signor
Trying
Meow.
far too hard to go French. Not thinking about the cats. Meow of the Meow Estate.
This is quite something.
I know, your first serious client in months.
Not just that, the De Biao estate is well known for its exuberant wealth. Even if we cannot do much for Dame Cataline, his lordship would still reward us handsomely for our efforts.
Wow, so I suppose you intend on defending Dame Cataline in court?
Of course. Nope.
The game just game over us?
It might, yeah. So, of course.
Just teach us? Well, I gotta know, right? Like,
nope. I think not, Sparrowson. The fate of a fat cat bourgeois is none of my concern. Pass the Cabernet Sauvignon already.
what? With all respect, Falcon, we've been doing nothing for the past 2 weeks. Anything would be better than another day of thumb twiddling, since we have thumbs.
Still.
Come on, let's be productive members of society.
Alright, no. 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 I've made up my mind.
Okay, fine. Can we at least play some cards to pass the time? There's a
Oh, that's a marvelous idea. But what game? We don't really have enough players for Taptarok or Sego.
I know. There's this game I learned in university called Jacques Noir.
Jacques Noir? Sounds dubious.
No, it's a real game. Let me tell you how it works. You draw cards from this deck to get as close to 21 as possible
Jacques
without
Noir.
going over.
It's blackjack.
Yep. Blackjack. Call hit if you want another card. Stand if you don't want any more. You're aiming to get as close to 21 as possible without going over.
What is this bit? What? I thought it would game over us by now.
Maybe there's a blackjack minigame built in.
Sounds good.
Let's
Deal
see.
me.
Oh, fuck. There it is. There it is. That's so funny.
What the fuck? Alright, hit me. 13? Always hit on 13. 20? Stand on 20, definitely. Dealer's turn. Get fucked, Sparrowson.
What do you think? Are you getting the gist of it?
Yeah, I think I've got it. They double down like Chad instead of backing down. Yeah, I think I've got the handle on it.
All right, now we can make this interesting. How do you feel about a little wager?
Sounds good. What did you have in mind? 1 franc per round? 2?
No, I was thinking of something else.
I'm intrigued. Go on.
Play 1 round, and if I win, you have to take on Dame Cataline's case.
Sounds like quite a hefty wager. What do I get if I win?
If you win...
I've got it. If I win, you must... Vow of silence, go on a diet. Give me half your paycheck for this month. Go on a diet. We haven't
Half
had
a paycheck of nothing?
half a paycheck of nothing. Take a vow of silence. Go on a diet. Go on a diet. You must go on a diet. No chocolate, pastries, or cakes for 1 month.
Why? What could you possibly get out of me going on a diet?
Absolutely nothing. But it will be immensely satisfying to watch you writhe in hunger as you munch on celery sticks and carrots.
You're a cruel bird, Falcon. But we have a deal. Pass me the deck.
There's no way we can win this, right?
Let's just keep playing until we lose.
No, he's
You're the one that's
absolutely gonna
really
fucking
good.
shark us.
I just gotta cheat, for sure.
Fuck! How did we get an 11? What What the fuck?
There you go. That's your answer.
So we
didn't
stand
confirm what
on
kind
what?
of deck we were playing.
We stand on. What, we stand on 13, or we bust with a by drawing an 11. Damn you, sparrows.
Well, looks like I won. How about that?
What? No way, you cheated. You didn't shuffle those cards properly. Let's go again. 2 out of 3.
How does the American proverb go, Falcon? Don't hate the player, hate the game. I'm pretty sure that's not from 1884.
From 1884. Ugh. It's punishment for gambling on a made-up card game, isn't it? Fine, we'll take the case.
Excellent. My derriere was getting tired from all this sitting around. Oh, but I better file away Signor de Meow's letter first. One moment, Falcon.
Courtois' letter has been added to your evidence folder. Access the evidence folder at any time by clicking the suitcase symbol. I nearly forgot my wallet. I wouldn't want to lose that.
Again, I recall you losing it at the New Year's party and at Christmas.
Yes, alright. No need to make a list. Falcon has picked up his wallet. Let me see how much money he's carrying at any time by clicking on the wallet symbol. Let's make a move.
Why does money matter? You bribe people?
Welcome to the map screen. Oh, definitely. 100%.
Damn, look at that map.
1884 Paris? Was it 1884 or 1848?
It's 1884. Is there a bird Santa?
Oh.
Absolutely. He's a snowy owl.
Is it a bird Santa or is it another animal?
Oh, that's true. There was
The
frogs.
frog died, and it's definitely a cat that we're working for.
Would it be a polar bear?
Does he still ride a
Coca-Cola
sleigh or does
commercial?
he just fly? Does he have reindeer that just pull his sleigh? What are the rules here? I don't know yet. Welcome to the map screen. From here you can travel
We'll
any
find
listed
out.
area
Do
by
people
clicking on
ride
location.
in carriages pulled by horses
Yes, so yeah.
or by other animals?
Areas marked with a clock symbol take a whole day to visit. Areas with no symbol can be visited freely. Oh, fuck. That's actually way more game in this game than I thought. Ah, shit.
Did you say the time to beat was like 4 hours?
Yeah?
Not if you keep getting pulled into blackjack games, I guess.
Fuck, I guess so. Senior Portois de Miao has requested leave late for his daughter Cataline to be held at the concierge. Concierge? You got 20 francs. Falcon and Sparrowson step into the stone-cold foyer of the concierge prison. Sullen-faced guards and visitors linger beneath the medieval archways. Ah, the concierge. They say this is the finest prison in the whole of France. The outer walls are impenetrable, the cells are spotless, the guards are well-mannered.
Now what do you want?
Good day, monsieur. I am here to see Dame Cataline de Miao. I am due to represent her in court.
Ah, you're a liar, huh? Fine, fine. Follow me. Well, what are you waiting for? Keep up.
Cat!
Are you gonna be Cataline? Because if you're also Cataline and Falcon, it's gonna be a lot of back and forth.
Okay. Alright. Good luck then.
You be primary character,
Alright.
and I'll take the side unless there's two side characters having a conversation, I guess.
Amazing.
Oh, my papa hasn't forgotten about me, has he?
Dame Cataline de Miao, I presume?
You've arrived. The fantastic lawyer, Monsieur Falcon, and his petite assistant, Sparrowson. The lady is knowledgeable.
Don't talk like that, Sparrowson.
Sorry. My papa told me that he would only hire the best lawyers in town.
I'm flattered.
But they weren't available at such a short notice, so he hired the first people in the address directory.
Oh.
You see, Falcon? I told you listing under Aviary Attorney would pay off.
You know? Let's get down to business. Dame Cataline, could you fill us in on some details? Your father's letter was a little brief.
I can do my best. What is it you wanted to know?
What happened on the night of the murder? What exactly happened on the night of the murder?
Oh, let me think. It was a Friday evening. Me and my papa had arrived at Chateau Crinière, the home of the great Baron Rougiel. Rogiel?
Fragile?
My papa spent all evening talking with Monsieur Grenouille and the Baron about business stuff.
Business stuff?
Well, the three of them own a railway company together. So all through dinner, they were talking about company shares and investments, and I didn't really understand most of it. And after dinner, this man with a camera took our photograph. That was a lot more fun.
Sorry, man with a what took your what?
Camera. It is a very new gadget.
What did we say this was?
1884? 1884. Or was it 1848? Now you're making me doubt myself.
1848. I think there was definitely two eights, and there was a space between the eights.
Oh, first camera was 1816, so that checks out. 1839 introduces dagger rotor type, the first commercial camera on silver-plated copper. 1888 was Kodak camera. A tiny bug sits in a box with a tiny paintbrush and paints your picture very fast. Yeah, not at all. The same kind of camera.
Listen, she's the daughter of a fucking railway magnate. I don't. It doesn't. You don't have to explain stuff to her.
What if that's actually the answer? And the killer is the tiny bug. In 10 minutes, poof, you have a perfect picture. A perfect picture. Wow, technology is amazing.
I don't think the lady is explaining it. I don't think the lady's explanation is right, Sparrowson.
Pshaw, let me believe.
Bill, the camera sounds like a very special device. I'll make note of it. Camera has been added to your evidence folder. Please continue, Dame Cataline.
So, after we had the photograph, I went into the gardens to get some air, and that's when I found the body of Monsieur Grenouille. It was all ripped open. A housemaid saw me standing over the froggy monsieur and called for help, and then the police arrived. Before I could say anything, I ended up here. It was such a blur.
And terrifying.
I wasn't so bad. My papa taught me how to be a brave cat. Was there something else you wanted to ask, Monsieur Falcon?
Who was there that evening? Dame Cataline, who attended the banquet that evening.
There was me and my papa. My dearest maman couldn't make it. Then there was Baron Rogiel, who hosted the dinner, and his housemaid, Colleen, I think she was called. Of course, there was Monsieur Grenouille, well, until, he died. And then there was Monsieur Robitio de Robinio, the man with the camera. He was only there for a little while. Is he also a frog? Robitio?
I have to assume, right?
I think that was all. Was there anything else you want to ask?
Did you see anything suspicious? Dame Cataline, did you see anything suspicious that evening?
Suspicious?
Like, maybe a guy lurking in the shadows, or, a bloodied motor weapon?
Monsieur Falcon, I do believe you are looking for an easy answer.
You got me.
I did not see anything, I am afraid. The evening was very normal. The food was delicious. The conversation was boring. It was all very ordinary until the incident.
I see.
Wait, Falcon. You missed something of huge importance.
Did I?
Dame Cataline, you said the food was delicious. But you didn't say what food it was!
Oh my god. You and your damn stomach. Let me see. Oh, that's you.
Let
Falcon
me
moved.
see.
Falcon moved, I assumed it was me.
I had a poached red herring to start, garnished with garlic butter.
Red herring, you say? It's always so funny when it's an actual fish.
Go on. Then a marbled steak served perfect bloody rare. Glorious. Falcon, write this down.
What? This can't possibly be relevant to the case.
Write it all down, please, for me.
Fine, fine. Red herring has been added to your evidence folder. Bloody rare steak has been added to your evidence folder. Sparrowson, remind me not to let you talk to clients on an empty stomach.
Come to think of it, I did find it a little strange that we weren't given any cutlery.
I'm not gonna write that down, you freak. No cutlery? Even for the steak?
Nope. You would think that the great Baron of Chateau Crinière would have a gorgeous silverware, but there was none to be seen.
A little peculiar.
Is there anything else you wanted to know, Monsieur Falcon?
No, I think that will be all.
So, what's the plan now, Falcon?
The way I see it, we have two tasks. To head to Chateau Crinière and try to see the scene of the murder for ourselves. And we should try and track down the supposed photographer, Monsieur Robitio de Robinio. Robitio Robinio.
2 days for 2 tasks. Seems doable.
But we should head back and get some rest first. A lot of work ahead of us.
Wait, Monsieur Falcon, before you go. You do believe my story, don't you?
I believe you. I believe in justice. Say nothing. Ooh.
This can't have meaning yet, right?
Probably not.
That'd be bad practice for these early game things that have significant meaning.
We are an upstanding lawyer. We believe in justice, right?
We are upstanding bird. Yep.
You're an upstanding bird lawyer. Dame Cataline, I believe that a fair trial can draw the truth from any situation. I believe in justice.
That's good to hear. You're not wrong, Falcon. That's not what the lady needed to hear. Might want to work on being less of a... how to put it? Fils de pute.
What does that mean?
Fils de pute.
Serving justice makes me a fils de pute. I'll wear that title proudly.
Fils?
I'm
Piece of shit?
excited. Piece of shit? Is it just piece of shit?
I don't know. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Dame Cataline, Monsieur Grenouille, Baron Rogriel. These names are all getting a bit confusing, aren't they?
Not particularly.
Well, it is for me. I'm going to start compiling a Facebook so that we can keep track of who everyone is.
A what?
A Facebook is a collection of people's names, pictures, and descriptions in one easy-to-carry catalog.
Boo. I can understand. The name could use a little work, though. Harrison has started compiling a Facebook. Oh! JJ Falcon, the Aviary Attorney himself.
JJ.
JJ Falcon. Sparrowson, Falcon's suave and courageous lackey. What a handsome fellow.
Written by Sparrow.
Pertois de Miao. Wealthy father of Dame Cataline, Pertois hired us to defend Dame Cataline in court. Wark, an ill-mannered jailkeeper, seems to feel disgust for criminals, and for animals in general. Cataline de Miao, the elegant bourgeois daughter of Seigneur Pertois de Miao, is being accused of murdering Monsieur Grenouille. Grenouille, a froggy businessman who was found murdered at Chateau Crinier, a colleague of Pertois and Rodrigo. It's people you've met at any time by clicking the book symbol. Make a move. A new day. The game saves automatically at the start of each new day. You can also make a quick save at any time by selecting save and quit from the pause menu. Access the pause menu by clicking on the cog symbol in the upper left corner and by pressing the escape key.
The 1 day remains?
No, 2 days.
No, two tasks, 2 days. All right, 2 days remain. The moon will crash to the surface of the earth in 2 days.
Dawn of the second day. On the door reads Aviary Attorney offices. No case too big or too small. No junk mail. Well, do we want to head to Studio Robino or Chateau Crinier? Probably the Chateau, right?
You gotta investigate the crime scene first, right?
Probably.
Before it gets cold?
Yeah. Gurren Lagann reference? Where?
Dawn of the second day? No, that was Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask, right? Falcon and Sparrowson into the courtyard outside Chateau Crinier. People with dirty clothes and gaunt faces linger around the building's shadows.
Excuse me, messieurs. I don't mean to be a pain, but my little girl and I are sick and starving, see?
It's just a deep, super deep.
I don't suppose you'd happen to spare some change?
20 francs in your wallet. What will you do? Ooh. How badly do we need these francs, do you think?
What do you think we've learned from playing these visual novel games?
Our choices don't really matter?
No. Very specifically, from our favorite demon ghost character. What did we learn?
Fuck the poorest.
Like the four. There you go. You got it.
Sorry, madam. I have an assent to give, just like everyone else these days.
No worries, monsieurs. I understand. God bless you both.
Fucking...
You fucking stole our money anyway?
You fucking yoinked our wallet.
I thought you were more of a giving type, Falcon.
Times are tough, Sparrowson. Certainly I have a franc to give today, but tomorrow...
Is something wrong?
That little kangaroo kid stole my wallet. Not funny. Where did they go?
Let it go. They probably needed more than you did.
Ah! That won't stop me from giving them what for if I see them again.
Come on, we've got business to do. Some things never change.
How can Asparus step into the pristine wood-paneled foyer of Chateau Crinière?
Oh, look at this place. Baron Rogiel must be loaded.
More than loaded. When it comes to lucrative investments, the Baron is a legend. Factories, chocolate shops, hotels, railroads. The Baron owns a little bit of everything this side of the Seine.
Is he here right now?
Yes, he's the smug-looking chap with the impressive mane. We must approach a man of his stature with tact and finesse.
Hey, Baron, we'd like a wine! How's that?
Sparrowson, you have the finesse of an inebriated warthog.
You can thank me later. I think I got his attention.
Oh, let's fucking go!
Does not look right at all.
No, but it's awesome.
Did I hear my name? Great Baron Rogier, property owner extraordinaire at your service. And who might you fellows be? More investigators?
No, we're attorneys. Not quite. I'm a private attorney, J.J. Falcon, and this is my associate, Sparrowson.
Lawyers, eh? You know, you aren't the first to have passed through here today.
Oh?
Yes, this jumpy, twitchy fellow came by this morning. Asked a bunch of questions and hopped away before he heard the answers. Most curious.
Oh boy. Winston Payne?
Winston Payne?
It's the name of the tutorial the tutorial prosecutor in Ace Attorney. It's like every
right.
Yeah.
There's might be a counter attorney.
Yeah. Every time you every time at the start of every Ace Attorney game, it's either Winston or one of his family members.
Hmm.
You know who he was, Sparrowson?
Perhaps. I have a hunch. We'll be seeing him at the trial.
Friend of yours?
Something like that. So, what may I do for you, messieurs?
We're doing some research on Monsieur Grenouille, the frog who was killed here on Friday evening.
Of course. Such a tragedy. He was a good friend and a loyal business partner. I suppose you messieurs will be wanting to see the crime scene for yourself.
Actually, yes, that would be fantastic.
Well, be my guest. You'll find the garden where the murder occurred through the back doors. You may also be interested in the lounge on the second floor, third door to the right. That would be where we gathered for a group photograph prior to the unfortunate incident.
Oh, can we see the finished photograph?
I'm afraid not. It's my understanding a photograph must be developed before it can be viewed. It's a slow process. My own copy of the photograph is to be delivered in 3 days' time.
3 days' time?
It'll be far too late. It's no good to us. Trial may be over by then.
Nonetheless, we appreciate your hospitality. Thank you, Baron.
It's no trouble at all. I'll be here to see you out when you're done with your investigations.
So, where shall we head first? Where should we go first?
Picked a room to investigate. The garden, clearly, right?
He was killed in the garden, or he's killed in the hall?
Killed in the
That was in the garden.
Dame Cataline said that she found Monsieur Grenouille on the stairs by the fountain. This must be the very spot where the murder took place.
Hey, Falcon. Do the crime scene investigation thing.
The crime scene investigation thing?
Yeah. You know, that's the thing where you get all eagle-eyed and analyze every object in excruciating detail.
Mean search for evidence?
Yeah, do that.
Not a bad suggestion. Wouldn't be the first time the Parisian police have missed something right under their noses. Investigation mode, you're free to examine the scenery of the room. Click on item of interest and Falcon will examine it in closer detail. Have enough, or when you can find nothing else to examine, click the X in the top right corner. Oh.
Statues. Either side.
Statues. Examine all 4 statues and the fountain. Oop. Stairs.
Bloodstain.
Dried blood on the staircase. This must be where Monsieur Grenouille died.
Do you see any bloody footprints? Oh, or maybe a name scrawled in blood, written with a frog's last breath. Upside down, perhaps.
Wishful thinking. All I'm seeing here is a big sticky puddle. Nothing to indicate that the body was moved or that the frog left a last-minute clue. Taking her up? Yeah, it is. All I can make out from the bloody mess is that Monsieur Grenouille was attacked and killed on the staircase. This fountain is finely crafted. Solid carved marble. Can't have been cheap. See nothing but water in the bottom of the lower basin.
It's a shame we can't see inside the upper basin from here. That'd be a perfect place to quickly stash a murder weapon.
That's it. That's actually not a terrible line of reasoning. Better wait in and take a closer look, just to be sure.
Yes, I suppose we should.
Oh, I apologize, I wasn't being direct enough. What I meant to say was, Sparrowson, go wade into the fountain and take a closer look inside the upper basin.
Shit. Me? No way. If you want to go wading, do it yourself.
I'm a respectable lawyer. Can't expect me to roll up my trousers and paddle around a fountain like a duck in a lake.
Yeah, well, you don't pay me enough to justify me getting my sweet threads wet. My sweet threads. Look, there's only one reasonable way to settle this. We'll flip for it.
Flip for it?
Yep, I'll flip this 1 franc coin. You call the outcome, get it wrong, and you go for a swim. So, what'll it be? Heads or tails? Napoleon face or plant squiggles?
Heads or tails? We know that one side is heads. Is it a double-headed coin?
Assuming he's seeing plant squiggles because that's the other side.
No worries, two.
Two F's not here, not getting the excited gameplay today. It's a very visual novel day.
I know, yeah. See you later. Heads or tails? What do you think?
It'd be funny if it was a double-headed coin. So
Heads it is. Put it all on heads. Don't let me down, old emperor.
here I go. It's tails. Roll up your pantaloons, Falcon. You're going for a swim.
Ah, fine. Hold my shoes.
Falcon. Falcon should really learn how to spot a rigged coin flip. I almost feel bad for cheating. Almost. He's dripping wet. Ah, you're back. Had a good swim.
No, I'm a bird, not a fish. They did find a mystery item in the upper basin. No murder weapon, though.
What is this? It's brown and sticky. It smells weird. Don't tell me that you picked up a...
Very wet cigar butt. Possibly belonging to Baron Rodrigue. Rodrigue? Rodrigue?
There's no D in that.
Rodrigue.
Rar...
Rodrigue. Correct. That shouldn't be too surprising. It is his house, after all.
I'll stash it in the evidence folder just in case.
Cigar butt has been added to your evidence folder.
Is there anything else we need to do here?
Statue, 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 statue. Finely crafted horse statue. The mane almost looks lifelike.
Would you say it behooves you to stroke it?
No, I would not.
Please, there be 4 horse puns.
Baron Rodrigue certainly likes his horse statues.
I don't mind the horse statues, but the little cherub people creep me out. Babies should be waddling, not attempting saddleless horseback riding.
Another beautifully made horse statue.
You know, my uncle had a horse that refused to eat hay.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yep. Eventually, we realized it was just filling up on horse dovers, the
Horse
appetizers. Horse
Ugh, terrible.
Dwarves. Or
Horse
Okay.
statue. This one has a goofy face.
that reminds me of a joke. A horse walks into a bar, and the barkeeper says,
By the long face? Yes, yes, we've all heard that one.
"What? No. The barkeep says, you've got to stop coming here. You're drinking us under the stable."
I think it's time to rein in the horse jokes.
Rein them in.
Anything else? That's it.
Feel like that would be it.
2 fucking horse jokes and a cigar butt.
That's a blood.
It's blood. I think we're done here.
Good call. Are you sure you don't want to take another dip? We still have time.
Don't push your luck. The lounge. What the fuck? A giraffe? Second floor, third door on the right. This must be the room where the photograph was taken.
Psst. Hey, Falcon. Do you see that?
Oh, hey, Alex. See what?
The housemaid totally just did something shifty.
Shifty?
I think she just pocketed something from that drawer. Should totally call her out on it.
Excuse me, mademoiselle.
Yes? Are you two policemen?
Oh no, we're private attorneys. My name's J.J. Falcon.
I'm Sparrowson. How rude of me. My name's Colleen DeHart. So, what can I help you, messieurs, with today?
Investigating the murder that took place last week, do you mind if we ask you a couple questions?
That's fine. Just let me grab a chair. Saw it coming.
That's a good bit. That's a good bit.
That's better. What is it you wanted to ask?
Is this where the photograph was taken? We're looking for the room where the photograph was taken prior to the incident. Do you happen to know whether this is the right room?
Oh yes, you're in the right place. I saw the photography session for myself. Let's see. The cameraman was standing just about where you're standing, actually, Monsieur Falcon.
And where was the camera pointed?
Right at the clock above the mantelpiece. The Baron insisted on using that very location.
Now that I'm looking at it, something isn't right about that clock.
I know. The painting on it totally clashes with the decor.
I was thinking along more obvious lines. The clock has no hands.
Oh, that clock has never had hands in all the years I've worked here. I think Baron Rogiel just keeps it around as a conversation piece. Well, we're conversing about it, so I guess it's working.
It's a peculiar detail, though. I'll make a note of it.
Was he stabbed with the clock hands?
Can't be. Camera was pointed at the clock. Missing clock hands. Maybe he paid off the photographer to adjust the time in the photograph? To paint on clock hands?
Ah. Yeah, that could be. Is there something else you wanted to ask?
Something we should know about? We were a little nervous when we came in. I thought we were police officers.
Is there something we ought to know? Anything you need to confess? No. I suppose I'm just a little nervous after all the drama last week.
Pressure or ease off?
I don't know. Do you trust Sparrowson's catching her doing something shifty?
Uh,
Pressure.
guess we can pressure her. I don't know what really it's gonna get us though. 'Cause if she's just a maid
I don't know.
stealing stuff, then
At least we rule out that she's a thief and not a murderer.
sure there isn't anything that you're hiding.
It's okay to tell us. We're defense attorneys. That means we help people get away with criminal acts.
That's not what that means, Sparrowson. That's very antithetical to what that means. Right, and... Wait, what? No. Not an accurate job description, Sparrowson.
It isn't. Oh, what do we do then?
I'll tell you later.
Honestly, monsieurs, I have nothing to hide. Was there something else you wanted to ask?
That's all. No further questions, thank you, mademoiselle. You've been a huge help.
It's no problem, messieurs. Actually, there is something.
Oh.
I know you two saw me stealing as you came in. I appreciate that you didn't give me the third degree about it. See, I'm trying to save up to follow my dreams and... Well, never mind. I'm rambling.
No problem, mademoiselle. To be honest, we have much larger crime to worry about.
Is that why there's no silver in the house? She stole it all?
Though I should probably ask, I don't suppose you've been stealing anything else? Silverware, perhaps?
You know about that. I like stories where I can just predict just a little bit ahead of the story.
She's stolen all of the
writing.
silverware in the house.
All the silverware. Every last one. Yes, I suppose that was me. It started with a couple of teaspoons. I didn't think the Baron would miss those. Well, yes, I suppose the habit got a little away from me. That's one mystery solved, at least.
Missing silverware has been added to your evidence folder.
I would appreciate if you didn't tell the Baron. He's been really kind. I would hate to break his trust.
You stole all of the silverware in his house. What do you mean break his trust?
I think it's a little late for that, lady.
I see.
So, what's your next, Big Bird?
Main hall, I guess. Question the Baron.
Did you messieurs have a good look around? I trust everything was in order.
We had a good look. Thank you, Baron. We actually have some questions for you.
Please, ask away. I have nothing to hide.
What happened on the night of the murder? Baron Rogil, I'd like to ask you about your activities on the night of the murder.
Ho ho! Am I in trouble?
Not at all. No, nothing like that. We're just gathering the full picture.
I see. Well, let me think. The guests arrived at 5 o'clock. We all sat down for dinner at this very hall at 6. That part went magnificently. The photographer arrived at 7 o'clock. It wasn't until 7:30 that we had our picture taken. My housemaid discovered the crime soon after that.
I see.
Is there something else I can help you, messieurs, with?
Do we welch on the housemaid? I don't think we do.
It might be a step further into the conversation, but I think we have the picture, right?
Yeah, we'll be leaving. I think that will be all, Baron. Thank you very much for your time.
It was a pleasure. Have a delightful day, messieurs. I've never heard messieurs before.
Messieurs? Messieurs?
It is just monsieur.
Sir?
But it's, I guess, the more formal, polite title for multiple men. Equivalent to gentleman.
Makes sense. Interesting.
Monsieur is singular. Yeah. Did you get all the information you needed, Falcon?
Hope so.
Don't worry. Everything goes wrong in the trial. If everything goes wrong in the trial, we can always just wing it.
Terrible. Just terrible. Head back to the office and get some rest. Awful, horrible puns are great. It doesn't actually cost any time to go back to the chateau, Chateau Crinier. Rio Robino.
Robinio.
Robinio? This is the studio of the famous photographer. Shall we knock?
Wait, there's a note on the door. Ahem. A magnificent and marvelous artist, Monsieur Robitio de Robinio, is currently out on an artistic expedition. He shall return when his muse sees fit.
When his muse sees fit? What does that mean?
I think it means that he's a pretentious bird brain. In any case, the artist seems to be out. What shall we do now?
Knock anyway. Knock anyway.
All right, I don't see the harm.
Yep.
Tweet, tweet. Nope, doesn't look like he's in, Falcon.
We should break in? Alright, let's go. Definitely break in, right?
He's gonna open the door after he's just about to break in. Walk away, see what it says.
Alright, let's go. Nothing else to do. Let's make a move.
Oh, I hate the feeling of a wasted trip. Is there really nothing else we can do?
We must respect the note. I suppose we could break in. Fairly unbecoming of a lawyer, but I suppose we could try to break in.
What? Are you serious?
Maybe?
Monsieur J.J. Falcon, I would have thought that a man of justice like yourselves would be against such reckless displays of unlawful barbarism.
You're right. I'm sorry. Don't know what came over.
It is a brilliant suggestion. Stand back. I'm barging the door down.
Wait, just like that? Didn't we discuss this first?
Crash.
What in bird Jesus' name was that? Bird Jesus.
Bird Jesus. You said you wanted to break in.
Well, we could find an open window. I don't think you would turn into a bird-sized cannonball. Well, now we're here, we ought to make the most of it. This place is quite something. It's very...
Swanky.
I was going to say ostentatious.
That's just swanky talk for swanky.
We don't have time for this. None of a door being smashed in could draw unwanted attention. Also, loud as fuck. A little bit louder.
Find anything
Couple things to examine.
Candles. He was killed with a candlestick.
Oh my god.
A chandelier? We should get one of those for the office.
I don't have the money for that sort of luxury. I see a finely dressed dandy fellow upon a horse. Paints, inks, and dyes. Not quite sure what the clear liquid in this bottle is.
I could taste test it.
We could. We don't have time for a hospital visit right now, so let's not. The bourgeois tigress in profile. Oh my god, so many photographs. I see a beautiful picture of the Paris skyline. Given the angle, this must have been taken from Notre Dame Cathedral itself. This appears to be a photograph of a ladder. Symbolic of climbing towards success, perhaps.
It looks more like a step ladder to me.
Oh no. I'm not getting into that old argument. I don't know if you're aware of this, but that is one of the longest standing jokes in Ace Attorney.
The step ladder?
The ladder, step ladder. In the first Ace Attorney game, every single chapter there was just a ladder somewhere, and Nick and Maya would have just like this whole argument about whether it's a ladder or a step ladder. And it would just keep going. Butterfly, or perhaps a moth. Difficult to tell in black and white. This is a photograph of a castle somewhere in the countryside.
You know, I once had an uncle who fell off of a castle rampart while on guard duty.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Did he die?
No, he got demoted.
Ugh, terrible. Lighthouse? No. Wait, it's a man in a top hat. Actually, if I squint and turn my head sideways...
It's a black smudge, Falcon.
This is a tiny photograph of what appears to be a jail cell.
That reminds me. How illegal is this? You know, breaking and entering, rifling through a person's belongings.
It's cool, we're lawyers. A little illegal, very illegal.
Is there a point at Ace Attorney? I know he does several questionable things. But when does he outright... What's the first instance of him outright just breaking the law?
Technically he's not allowed to investigate. Because in the Ace Attorney universe, the prosecutors are the ones who take all the evidence. There's no discovery. It's just the prosecutors have all the evidence and they present it and you're supposed to argue against it. But because we are, you know, no good defense attorneys, we trespass onto crime scenes all the time and gather our own evidence to refute what the prosecutors have got. Technically, every time we are on a crime scene in Ace Attorney, we're breaking the law. It's cool, we're lawyers.
Very illegal.
It's okay. A recently passed amendment allows for proportionate amounts of property damage in the pursuit of criminal evidence.
I don't think that's correct, but your use of legal jargon makes me have faith in your credentials.
Sounds like you're starting to learn the finer points of the French justice system, Sparrowson. This is a picture of a fence.
It's a fancy photograph. It leaves the viewer defenseless out of all the pictures here. I would pick it as my favorite. Okay, I'm done. No more fence puns.
Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Nothing on the desk. One photograph up here. Picture of a sailing ship on a windy day. What's over here?
Hey, Falcon, look!
What? Just an easel.
No, look what's on the easel.
Oh wow, this must be a copy of the photograph from the evening of the murder. No question about it. I see a housemaid, Dame Cataline, and I think that's Signor Portois, Cataline's father.
So what shall we do? Do we just take this?
Definitely take it, right?
What? Does it prove anything? It's just I didn't think the housemaid was in the photo.
Yeah.
It's weird that there's photos of not of Rogier.
We'd leave it then? So Roger and Grenoir are...
If leaving it's the wrong option, I think Sparrowson would tell us, but...
Yeah, leave it then. Oh no, that would be a big mistake. Every half-competent lawyer knows that stolen property can't be used as evidence. Still, I learned some valuable information by seeing this photograph in person.
I suppose so. Is there anything else we need to do here?
Nope. That's it. Fuck out of here. I think we're done snooping. Let's get out of here before we draw further attention to ourselves.
Sounds good to me. Uh-oh. Oh, Mondri? What happened to my door?
Tell the truth or lie.
It's a lie. Super lie.
Some kids did it. Little weasel types. Saw them.
Yes, weasels. They were all like, let's break into this art guy's house. And we were like, no, weasels, you cannot do that because that would be illegal. And then they were all like,
We chased them off. That's the important thing.
well, thank you, I suppose.
Make a move. The trial day is approaching fast.
Right, let's go.
Are we not even going to question him? New day. Right to the,
We go talk
Palais
to.
de
What if we
Justice?
go back to the concierge? Talk to our cat. And defend it again. What do you want?
Falcon, defense attorney for...
I know you are. Sorry you come by earlier. Visiting hours over. Come back next week.
You could make an exception for us.
Visiting hours over. Be quick. I said visiting hours over. You bad brains understand. Parlez-vous français? I don't think he's gonna make an exception, Falcon.
Right, let's continue our investigation.
Well, in that case, I want to see what happens if we go everywhere else again.
Right.
Falcon, it's the trial day. Stop messing around. We need to head to the courthouse already.
I was just...
No, we're going to be late.
Alright. To the Palais de Justice?
Justice.
Falcon and Sparrowson stand inside the marble portico of the Palais de Justice, awaiting for the opening of the Tribunal de Grande Instance.
Are you nervous, Falcon?
Nope, we've got this case in the bag. Look at my feathers, see? Totally unruffled.
Wow. Well, at least one of us is feeling confident. Monsieur Falcon, Petit Sparrowson. Is there anything you need me to do?
No, we've got a handle on things.
Falcon was just telling me how confident he was feeling about the case. That's wonderful. I just know you two will pull through. Let's move it along, fellas. I'll be watching from inside. Do your best for me, Monsieur Falcon. We will. Are we ready? There's a distinct lack of music in this area. It's very disturbing.
Yeah, we're ready. Music in the Hall of Justice. Judge Maxime. Alright, settle down, everyone. Settle down. Is everyone here? AJ Falcon, present. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Rupert Abington, present. The ready is prosecution, Your Honor. Oh, darn, that's... oh, gosh. Where are my notes? Ha, I knew it.
Knew what?
Rupert and I went to Paris Law School together. He was in all of my classes.
Oh, is he smart?
No, he always scored the second worst marks in the class. I can only assume that he bumbled through the final exams on the luck of his two rabbit's feet. That's because I had the... Sparrowson is definitely the worst of the class.
Definitely,
Sorry.
he is the worst.
Unless he's improved considerably, he might already have this trial in the bag.
That's good to know. Say, Sparrowson, if Rupert scored the second lowest marks in the class, then who scored the lowest?
I choose to exercise my right to not self-incriminate. Here it is. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Are the jury all present? Oh boy. What do we got? We got
accounted for, Your Honor.
we got a crow,
Raven.
a toucan, there's a seal, and a
Eric?
vulture.
Is that a seal?
Definitely a seal.
Okay, yeah, it's a seal.
An ostrich, a sheep, a hippo, and a dog?
Dog, yeah. A goat. Hey, Falcon, I thought there were only 6 members of the jury for cases like this. Why do I count 8?
Well, those 2 birds with the funny hats are assessors, associate judges. Everything seems to be in order, so let us begin. Court is now in session for the trial of Dame Cataline de Miao. Prosecution, please call your first witness to the stand.
Oh gosh, are we there already? Okay. I choose to call the office in charge of the murder investigation, Inspector Volarty, to the witness stand.
Inspector Valerti, please approach the stand and recite the oath. Is that a chicken?
As your will, Your Honor. I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, tell the truth and nothing but the truth. Monsieur, no, Inspector, please state your, name and occupation for the record. My name is Inspector Just Volarty. I am a servant to the law, a scourge of the gutter rats that plague this city. I've enforced the law for over 20 years. I shall continue until I bring infamous Viridian killer to justice. My path begins 18 years ago.
Let's stick to the questions, Inspector.
Of course, Your Honor. Oh, great. I was hoping we could have one of those bumbling, cuddly officers, but instead we're stuck with the lawful goody two-shoes. I bet this guy would turn in his own mother if he saw her littering. So, Inspector, is it true that you are the lead investigator on this case? I think you should take Volarty.
Okay. That is correct. I was also among the first to arrive at the scene of the crime.
Then perhaps you can walk us through what you witnessed upon your arrival.
Absolutely. Just after 7:30, we were alerted and brought to the scene by the housemaid of Baron Rorgil. Scene of the crime, we found Dame Cataline de Miao. She was standing over the corpse of Monsieur Granouille with his blood on her paws.
That sounds like a open and shut case in my humble opinion. No more questions, Your Honor.
Bloodied paws? No one told me that detail.
Keep it together, Falcon. You're about to be given the opportunity to cross-examine the witness. That's your opportunity to find flaws in the inspector's testimony.
Of course, I know this. Begin your cross-examination, Monsieur Falcon. Cross-examine the witness to find flaws in his testimony. Select a key phrase that you find suspicious, and Falcon will press the witness for information. Ask the right questions to bring the truth to light. Quit pressing for pointless details. The judge and jury don't like having their time wasted. Select a statement to question. Brought to the scene by the housemaid of Baron Rorgil. Scene of the crime, we found Dame Cataline. She was standing over the sliced open corpse of Monsieur Granouille with blood on her paws.
I'll take over again, since now it's Falcon asking a question.
Inspector, you say Dame Cataline had blood on her paws.
Correct. Blood clung to her fur like guilt to a convict.
Whose blood was it? Whose blood was it?
What a question. It was Monsieur Granouille's, of course.
Missing an arm?
I don't think he has hands.
Does he have no arms? There's one tucked behind him, and he's got... What is... I don't know what is happening with this man.
He's got a cane.
How can you be so sure?
I object. This line of questioning is absurd. There was only one murder victim that night, Falcon. The blood on Dame Cataline's paws could only have belonged to one person, Monsieur Grenouille. Judge, Falcon's trying to delay the trial by asking pointless questions.
Afraid the prosecution may have a point, Monsieur Falcon. Do you have any reason to suspect the blood belonged to someone other than Monsieur Grenouille? I do. I do, Your Honor. Actually, I have more than suspicion. I have evidence that the blood on Madame Cataline's paws had nothing to do with the murder.
This is foolish, time-wasting, Falcon. If the blood on Dame Cataline's paws didn't come from the victim, then where did the blood come from?
Steak. Dame Cataline ate bloody rare steak at the banquet. On the evening of the murder, Dame Cataline ate a bloody rare steak. It's true, Monsieur Robington.
In a manner of speaking, I suppose steak may have been on the menu.
Then, Inspector, would you acknowledge the possibility that the blood on the lady's paws did not belong to the victim, but to the steak?
Well, wait. Don't answer that, Inspector. It is a possibility. No.
Being pretty convincing. In a little favor with the jury. Inspector Valerti, is it possible that you arrested an innocent bystander simply for being a messy eater?
Now, hold on 1 minute, Falcon. You are overlooking something quite crucial. Dame Cataline is an elegant bourgeois cat, a kitten. She is no doubt brought up with flawless etiquette and perfect table manners. At the banquet, she would have eaten the steak with a fork in her left and a knife in her right, like any proper civilized animal. How could she have possibly gotten blood on her paws with such good manners?
Oh, that is a good question. Or at least it would be if at any ordinary dinner banquet. As it happens, something was missing from that particular banquet, something that forced Dame Cataline to eat with her paws. Missing silverware. Dame Cataline was forced to eat steak with her paws because the silverware of the household had been previously stolen.
Stolen? I don't recall any mention of that in the police report. We weren't aware of anything missing from the Rogiel residence when we performed the initial investigation. But as it happens, Baron Rogiel approached us about this very subject last night. Ah. Perhaps that's why you're supposed to tell him about silverware?
Oh. It looked like it worked out anyways. What's the meaning of all this? Bloody steak, misplaced silverware? Inspector, was your investigation so lax that you overlooked these basic facts in your initial report?
Lax? My investigation? Judge, I assure you, I am the most thorough investigative officer on the force.
It was amazing that the Parisian police managed to solve any crimes at all.
Oh dear.
Be on your way, Inspector. Perhaps do a little inspecting for your next case. Jesus.
Fine, so be it. Messieurs, until next time.
Prosecutor, I trust your next witness is ready.
Yes, of course, Your Honor. I call upon, let's see, Monsieur Robinho, the photographer who attended the banquet on the night of the murder.
Monsieur
Your cursor's right in the middle of the text box.
Oh, fuck. Monsieur Robino. Please approach the stand and recite the oath.
How does it go? Oh, I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth? It's a little cliche, to be perfectly honest. Could the witness please introduce himself for the court record? if anybody in this courtroom does not immediately recognize me. I am the great Monsieur Robinho, cutting-edge photographer and visionary. Don't just take people's pictures, I capture the very essence. Je suis l'artiste, tu es une pipe. I may have seen my words in hip magazines, Le Branche or Secho.
The show?
I can send you tweets if you like.
I don't know if there's a tweet.
Bird to bird communication. Come on, Falcon. It's the 19th century. Get with the times already. Yes, your works are impressive, Monsieur Rubinho. But let's get down to business. Could you tell us your activities were on the night of the murder? Very well. I was hired by Baron Rogiel to capture the evening's events. I arrived at 7 in the evening. I pointed my camera and captured the beauty of the banquet in one fantastic photograph. Then I billed Baron Rogiel and left. Like a true artist. And with regards to the photograph itself, who did you photograph? I thought you might ask. I bought a copy so that you could all see for yourselves. Very good. Let's take a closer look.
Ah, there's the Baron's here instead of Cataline, and there's also hands on that clock.
My word, this is an exquisite picture, isn't it? So let's see, who do we have here? In the middle, we see Baron Rugiel, the lion who hosted the event. On the left, we see Signor Bertois de Miao, father of the defendant, Dame Cataline. And finally, we see the housemaid, Colleen de Ho, who I suspect may have snuck into the picture uninvited. As you can see, two people are clearly absent from the photograph. The first is the victim, Monsieur Grenouille. The second is the defendant, Dame Cataline de Moix. Quite suspicious, wouldn't you agree?
A moment, Monsieur Rabbington. This proves nothing. The defendant and the victim were not photographed with the others. It doesn't mean that they were in the garden together at that point.
Hold your horses, Falcon. I'm not done yet.
Prosecution may continue.
Behind the photograph subjects, we see a wall clock with the time set at 7:30. Why is that time significant? Well, as Inspector Voletis told us earlier, that was the exact time the murder took place. Do you see, Falcon? Every suspect has an alibi at the time of the murder, save for Dame Cataline herself. Falcon, something is fishy. In the jail cell, Dame Cataline told us she was present when the photograph took place, but I don't see her in Robinho's photograph.
True, but I can't use Dame Cataline's testimony as evidence. It has too little weight. I want to prove that Monsieur Robinho's photograph is not a valid piece of evidence. I'll have to dish out evidence of my own. Your Honor, I would like to cross-examine the witness. Well, the defense may proceed.
It's a waste of time, if you ask me. Photographs are rock-solid evidence.
I'd like to statement a question. It's 7 p.m., set up my camera.
7 p.m. That's not when he arrived. He arrived at 6:30? We don't have any good question on that, though. But he arrived 30 minutes before they took the photo. And Rogier said they took the photo at 7, I think? With the H word?
That's right, you know
What?
the one. What? Long serving judge of France. Stuttering Jumpy. War veteran turned police inspector. We call on. Arrived at 7 p.m. Set up the camera. It's 7 p.m. Sir Robino, you say that you arrived at 7 o'clock.
Give or take a couple of minutes, yes.
How do you know? How do you know that you arrived at 7?
Well, the clock in my house read 6:45 when I left, and the walk to Chateau Clinier was around 15 minutes. I don't claim to be a flawless timekeeper, but I am a professional. I always stick to an appointment.
Another question about Robino's time of arrival? No, not quite.
What was the other question?
How long did it take to set up? How long did it take to set up your camera?
Took perhaps 25 minutes to find a shooting location, put together the camera, and ready to film.
You arrived at 7. The photograph took place at 7:30. You spent 25 minutes setting up. Leave 5 minutes unaccounted for.
Falcon, surely you are suggesting that Monsieur Robinho did something nefarious in this small window of time?
No, I'm not.
No.
Not at all. I'm just trying to piece together the evening's events.
I spent a little time talking with Baron Rogiel when I arrived. That's probably where the rest of the time went.
Another question about Robino's time of arrival? No. Set up my camera. Beauty of the evening.
Photograph is what we got a question, right?
Yeah.
In the evidence, okay.
Oh, there.
Say in the evidence, do you have? No, we don't have the
Don't have the
example.
photograph,
other
yeah.
example.
Let's take a closer look at this photograph. I see a mistake in this photograph. To clarify, Monsieur Robino, photographs are a different reflection of reality, are they not? Or a direct reflection of reality, are they not?
That is correct. The photographic process leaves no room for bias or inaccuracies.
That is most curious, because I see a mistake.
A mistake? Impossible. I just told you, monsieur. The camera is a perfect, unbiased device. The photographs it produces are flawless. Falcon, I'm not seeing any mistakes. Perhaps you could be more specific?
Certainly. You contains a mistake. There. The clock in this photograph. There's something not right about it.
Well, isn't that convenient? The defense sees something wrong with this key piece of evidence that implicates his client.
Don't give me that cocky tone, Monsieur Ravington. I have evidence that there's something wrong with the clock in that picture. Using clock hands. The photograph clearly shows the clock hands pointing at 7 and 6.
That much is self-evident.
Which is most curious, because the clock in the lounge of Chateau Crinière has no hands.
It has no hands.
The clock is merely a decorative piece, a talking item. Feel free to ask Baron Rogiel, or his housemaid if you have doubts. Monsieur Robinho, how do you explain this discrepancy?
I don't know. It must be some sort of mistake. My camera is flawless.
No mistake, monsieur. Your photograph depicts something that does not exist in the real world.
Maybe there was an error in the printing process?
An error precisely where the clock hand should be? Please, monsieur, don't patronize us. Allow me to offer a more plausible explanation. You, Monsieur Robinho, edited this photograph.
Edited?
No expert, but I suspect that you used paint or ink to carefully put hands on the clock. Would have been a simple task considering the clock face was bare. One could even speculate that you specifically chose to include a handless clock in the photograph just to simplify the editing process.
I... Falcon, your reasoning is absurd. Why would the witness do such a thing?
Is it not obvious? By showing the photograph to have taken place at precisely 7:30, it clears all the photograph subjects of suspicion. In other words, Monsieur Robinho created a perfect alibi.
Squawk.
Of course, this raises further questions. Who is the witness protecting? And why? Was Monsieur Robinho coerced? Bribed? Threatened? Enough silence. Let's hear some answers, Monsieur Robinho.
Fine. You got me. I'm guilty. I did it all.
Did it? You're confessing to the murder of Monsieur Grenouille?
What? No. I have no idea I killed the frog. I'm just admitting that I'm guilty of producing fraudulent photographs. I was ordered to make changes to the British photographs, and yes, that included adding hands to the clock.
You were ordered by whom?
I dare not say.
Monsieur Robinho, I strongly advise you to answer the defense's question. You have pledged to speak without fear, after all.
With respect, Judge, I fear his claws more than I fear the punishment of the justice system. I shall name no names. His claws. Did you hear that, Falcon?
Most unfortunate. Monsieur Robinho, we cannot and shall not torture names out of you. We don't live under the ancient regime, after all. But since you have admitted to falsifying records... What?
It didn't have a T on it.
Ancien regime.
Ancien regime was a political societal system of the Kingdom of France that the French Revolution overturned.
Ah.
It's not ancient regime, it's ancien regime.
So the French animals cut off the heads of the French royalty animals. When did the French Revolution occur?
1789?
1789. So this is 60 years after the French Revolution. Since you have admitted to falsifying evidence, then we cannot keep you on stand as a witness. Take your leave. You shall be charged with perjury in due course.
I can't protest. This is the least I deserve for my failure as an artist. Good day, messieurs.
Intriguing. Pretty convincing. Gained a little favor with the jury.
So, the clock hands were painted on. So what? It doesn't matter. The photograph still depicts Dame Cataline as absent close to the time of the murder. That's significant.
Don't be dense, Monsieur Abington. If the photograph is not completely genuine, then it cannot be considered reliable evidence.
Why not? It's still a portrayal of, the night's events.
Because if we accept that one part of the picture was edited, then we must accept the possibility that other parts were too. It is possible that Dame Cataline was painted out. Even worse, possible that another person was painted in. We know that the witness was trying to cover for someone, so all possibilities must be accounted for.
So, what are you saying, Falcon? That the housemaid paid off the photographer? Or was it Signor Portois de Miao, perhaps?
I don't think so. The housemaid lacks a means or motive, and it wouldn't make sense for Signor Portois to implicate his own daughter.
I'm sure you're not suggesting that the honest and beloved Baron Rogiel deliberately tried to frame Dame Cataline? Because that would be the most outlandish theory yet. The Baron is a pillar of our community. He would never do such a thing.
Well, Sir Abington, I'm not here to throw accusations. That's the job of you, the prosecutor. However...
Perhaps I should offer my opinion.
Oh, fuck.
But Baron, it's not time for your witness testimony yet. So you would think, prosecutor, and yet I see my good reputation getting tarnished by your incompetence. Incompetence? Indeed. Let us proceed with witness questioning. Is that fine with you, Judge?
Yes, I suppose that's fine.
Very good. And I trust that the defense has no objections.
No, no objections here.
Fantastic. Oh, before I forget, I pledge to speak without fear and prejudice, etc., etc. Now, prosecutor, ask me about what I witnessed over the course of the evening.
Oh, okay. Baron Rugiel, on the night of the
The initial dinner went magnificently.
he said the exact line when we talked to him.
Ah,
Very well practiced.
very well rehearsed.
When the photographer arrived, Monsieur Grenouille left to visit the garden. Dame Cataline followed behind him moments later. Signor Portois, Monsieur Robinho, and myself were engaged in conversation, so we paid her no mind. After the photographer had left, my housemaid left to go find Monsieur Grenouille and Dame Cataline. That would be when I heard her cry for help.
Thank you, Baron. I think we know the story from there.
I would like to cross-examine the witness.
Do you doubt my integrity, garçon?
I'm just here to uncover the truth, Baron.
Very well then. Hit me with your best shot. Let us establish with absolute certainty that I, Baron Rorgiel, am an honest man.
Let's may proceed with the cross-examination. Alright. What do we got? Dinner went magnificently. The photographer arrived. Monsieur Grenouille left to visit the garden. Dame Cataline followed behind a few moments later. Housemaid discovered the pair just after the photographer left and called for help.
Housemaid is true. Dinner, I mean, other than the fact that it didn't have cutlery, but I guess it's fine.
Yeah.
So who went to visit the garden? It wasn't Monsieur Grenouille, right? It was him?
Must have been, yeah. Start asking questions.
What
though.
evidence? Oh, we know he visited the garden because of the cigar, right?
I don't know of how good of an evidence that could be, though. Because it is
Well,
his
we know
mansion.
that he goes out to the garden to smoke. So it would follow that he might have dinner and smoke, which he might admit to.
Red herring. This is a red herring. Thank you, Gabe. Speak about dinner. Baron Rorgiel, I'd like to ask you about the dinner you served that evening.
Very well. Ask away.
Guarding the red hair.
Regarding the red herring.
Guarding the stolen cutlery.
How about this red herring?
Yes, what about it?
I'm not sure, but I feel it is of vital importance to the case.
Falcon, I just want to clarify this. Are you saying that you wish to pursue the red herring?
Yes, I wish to pursue the red herring. No, I'm not an idiot. No, on second thought, I suspect the red herring may be a diversion. I'll leave it alone for now.
That's a good call. The joke was starting to wear thin.
The question about the dinner? Yes. Regarding the stolen cutlery. Earlier today, we established that the silver was stolen from your residence prior to the banquet.
Indeed. I am aware of who the culprit is, but I've decided not to press charges.
It is curious, then, that you decided to serve steak. It wasn't what one would describe as finger food, after all.
I don't know about that, Falcon. With the right attitude, all food can be finger food.
There is nothing curious about it. Signor Portois and Dame Cataline are vocal lovers of rare steak. I was merely suiting their needs.
Besides, what other choice did the Baron have, Falcon? Serve vegetable broth like a common peasant.
Do be quiet, prosecutor. You sound ridiculous.
Sorry, Baron.
The question about the dinner? No. Monsieur Granouille left to visit the garden. Baron Rogiel, I have some questions about Monsieur Granouille.
God rest his soul.
Your relation to Monsieur Granouille? What was your relation to Monsieur Granouille prior to his demise?
We were business partners. Monsieur Grenouille, Signor Bertois de Miao, and myself all owned a third share in an up-and-coming railway company.
Excuse the crassness of this question. That means that you and Signor Portois would now own half the company each, correct?
Correct. I suppose that's a slight glimmer of benefit that arose from this foul situation. But, Monsieur, you must understand that Monsieur Grenouille and I were friends as much as we were business associates. I mourn the man's passing.
Of course. Question about Monsieur Granouille? Yes. Why did Monsieur Granouille visit the garden? Why did Monsieur Granouille leave to visit the garden?
I believe he wanted some fresh air. The steak did not sit well with him, I fear.
Oh, I see. That is quite coincidental timing, isn't it?
How so?
Well, Monsieur Granouille felt sick and left the room just after the photographer arrived, and just before the murder occurred. One might draw a link between the food and the sickness.
Hold on, Falcon. Surely you aren't suggesting that Monsieur Grenouille's food was poisoned in some way?
Not. Oh no, there's nothing to indicate poisoning. Just found the timing somewhat puzzling.
There is nothing puzzling about it. Monsieur Grenouille always had a soft stomach. It's really no surprise he couldn't keep down a good rare steak.
Question about Monsieur Granouille? No.
He's also not a feline.
Yeah. Baron, we saw the murder scene in your garden for ourselves. What's with all the horses? Let me ask, what's with all the horses?
I beg your pardon.
All these horses and cherub statues in your garden. To be frank, we found the whole thing a little weird. The defense, please stop horsing around. It can't possibly have any relevance to the case. Nay, it doesn't. Nay, Your Honor, it doesn't. But hey, you can't pray a man for trying.
Not bad.
Fucking.
Not bad at all.
The question about the garden? Yes. When was the last time you visited it? Baron Rogiel, when was the last time you ventured into your own garden?
As it happens, I have quite serious allergies. I haven't been in my own garden for years.
Years, you say?
Indeed.
That's not right. You've got a cigarette. We got a cigarette butt, or a cigar butt. It's found at the bottom of the fountain in Rogiel's garden.
And that couldn't be from years ago?
No, it's a cigar. It's paper and tobacco.
That's right. Exactly. That's what I said.
Aaron, I do not wish to call you a liar, but that claim does not hold up to scrutiny.
Oh, and why is that?
Because we have hard evidence that you visited the garden recently.
Balderdash. My word is gold. Show the court this so-called hard evidence that I've been in my garden.
The stogie. Found this in your garden. To be specific, it was found inside the fountain basin. Right beside where the murder occurred.
A cigar butt that could belong to anybody, and prosecutor, please shut your mouth. I can speak for myself.
No, you can't. That's the whole reason that there's a prosecutor, so that you don't fucking fuck up your own legal standards.
It's always these haughty guys who are just like, no, let me speak. Okay, sorry, Baron. That is indeed the remnants of one of my cigars. But I apologize, Monsieur Falcon. I misunderstood your initial question. You see, prior to the banquet, I hadn't visited my own garden in years. Naturally, after hearing the housemaid's cry for help on the evening of the murder, I rushed outside. I was shocked and disgusted by what I saw. That must have been when I dropped my half-smoked cigar in the fountain basin. You see, Falcon, there's a perfectly reasonable explanation.
I would find that believable if the cigar were casually discarded. But as it happened, the cigar butt was found in the fountain's upper basin, a location that could only be accessed with great inconvenience.
And a little paddling.
The cigar butt was not dropped, it was deliberately hidden.
There are any number of possible explanations.
Are there? I can only think of one. It is that you, Baron Rorgil, deliberately hid your cigar butt to disguise your own illicit activities.
Did I now? And what illicit activities would those be?
Want me to spell it out? Fine. Let's put everything on the table. You, Baron Rorgil, murdered Monsieur Grenouille. That is what you were trying to keep hidden.
Directly accusing me of murder? How shamelessly brazen. That is a ludicrous accusation, Falcon. The Baron is an upstanding citizen of the highest order. Your allegation is baseless. You have no evidence, no means, motive, or opportunity.
No evidence? Think harder, Monsieur Ravington. Every piece of evidence points to Baron Rorgil as the prime suspect. You want the means. Baron clearly had the means. His lion's claws are as sharp as a surgeon's blade. Cutting a frog belly would have been trivial to him. Even Monsieur Robinho confessed just moments ago that he feared his claws.
Ridiculous. I would never threaten a man with violence.
You want a motive. The Baron had at least 10,000 francs worth of motive. By removing a business partner, the Baron's share of his railway company increased from 1/3 to 1/2.
This is preposterous.
And finally, the Baron had an opportunity. No, he crafted the perfect opportunity. He arranged a small banquet with a very select number of guests. He was aware of the missing silverware, and yet he served steak, a food item that necessitates good cutlery. Why? To bloody the hands of his guests, of course. Then he hired an easily influenced photographer and staged a very specific picture in order to build a perfect alibi for himself. Photographing the guests in front of a handless clock to make for easy editing is quite an ingenious plan, it must be said.
Accuser, are you just going to let this slanderous yarn go uncontested? Say something! Object! Oh, you're pitifully useless.
After executing the murder, the Baron found himself still holding a single piece of incriminatory evidence, his finished cigar. He knew that leaving it at the crime scene would raise suspicion, but he didn't have time to properly dispose of it. So out of desperation, he threw it into his fountain out of sight of the guests and any snooping police. I imagine that the Baron was hoping to implicate Signor Pertois du Miao, since that would ensure total control over his railway company. Alas, Dame Cataline was the first to happen upon the crime scene, so the Baron improvised.
This is an outrage. Judge, I demand that you disbar this ranting lunatic.
No, there's only one outrage here. That is, that a man like yourself is able to abuse his wealth and status to frame an innocent girl for murder. You're a bourgeois of the worst kind.
How dare you, Gaston? Yet a nerve for a lying scumbag of a lawyer to accuse a philanthropist like myself of something so heinous. I'm nothing like the fat cat bourgeois. I'm a respectable, hard-working capitalist.
No, you're a ruthless man who would slaughter a dear friend just to reap a few francs.
You incredulous whelp. I ought to gut you right here now like a damn frog.
Good. Someone please restrain the Baron.
I'm on it, Your Honor. Let's go, old man. To the concierge here with you. Don't touch me, you filthy jackdaw. I can walk myself.
Quite to the turn of events. Does the prosecution have anything to add?
Well, in a manner of speaking, to be honest, no.
And I shall now confer with the members of the jury to come to a decision. I ask the animals in the court to please be patient in this time.
Falcon, that was pretty incredible.
Thank you. I just hope it was enough.
What do you mean? You just proved Cataline's innocence. We'll get a not guilty verdict for sure.
Sparrowson, I think you misunderstood something important about the justice system.
What's that?
I haven't proved anything. As lawyers, we cannot deal in proofs. Just not possible. All we can do is organize the evidence and convincingly explain what it suggests. I haven't proved Dame Cataline's innocence. All I've done is demonstrate that there's a significant possibility that she is not guilty.
I'm not sure I understand the difference.
We've reached the decision. In light of the recent revelations, it is clear that an error of judgment was made with the initial arrest. On that note, we unanimously find the defendant, Dame Cataline de Miao, to be not guilty. Ace Attorney, yes, not guilty.
Perfect. Monsieur Falcon, Petit Soissons, you did it.
I suppose we did, didn't we?
We should head back to the office so we can celebrate properly. You did it, Falcon.
I can't take all the credit. This was a group achievement.
I'm so proud of both. I'll go get 1 bottle of wine and 3 of our least dirty glasses. You are amazing, Monsieur Falcon.
Oh, it was nothing?
I very much like the way you pinned the murder on the Baron. It was an act of sheer genius.
Well, I didn't pin anything. Sparrowson and I just worked at unveiling the truth given the facts of the case.
Monsieur Falcon, there is no need to play coy. The case is over.
Oh no. Oh no.
She's a cat, also capable of getting a frog?
Don't tell me she had the red herring.
She had the red herring?
Yeah, she didn't have the steak that night. She had the red herring. So that wasn't the steak.
I thought it was both.
It was an option. Play coy?
Don't tell me you're actually being sincere.
I'm completely lost.
Oh, wow. I thought that the goody-goody thing was an act, but you actually don't know. All right, I'll spell it out for you.
Cat?
Oh, no. I murdered Monsieur Grenouille. I saw him in the garden, all drunk and vulnerable, and There was nothing personal, just business, you understand?
Business?
To increase my papa's share in the train company, of course. My papa always said that the drunk old frog was the weakest link.
Confession doesn't make any sense at all. I found Baron Rogiel's cigar butt hidden in the garden.
Oh, I put that there. I expected the police to find it, but I suppose that was putting too much faith in the brains of Paris's finest. But Falcon proved that Monsieur Robinho's photograph was edited. It was edited. I wasn't in the picture because I was busy paying a visit to Monsieur Grenouille in the garden. My papa knew I needed an alibi, so he ordered Monsieur Robinho to paint me over Baron Rogiel and to add hands to the clock.
Oh my god. So we saw...
That's why it was on an easel.
On the easel because it wasn't that he was painting hands on the clock. He was painting Dame Cataline on the clock. Over the Baron.
But the lazy artist didn't manage to finish altering the photograph by trial day. It's a good thing that Monsieur Falcon was so imaginative, because that could have gone very badly. What's with the silence? You should both be proud. There aren't many lawyers in the whole of France who could have won a case like this, even for a bourgeois kitty like me. I think you should leave. Fine, so much for the celebrations. Here's the payment for your services, straight from my papa's pockets. Well, adieu, Monsieur Falcon. Adieu, petite Sparrowson. Whole $40.
Whole 40 francs.
Falcon, what do we do now? Falcon?
Shit! We got fucking played!
Damn! Yeah. No.
Oh, fuck. Save. Save and quit. Previous day.
We got played!
These two. Oh my god, so much going on. I don't think we're gonna get through this. I think this is a 4-hour game.
With us reading it, maybe not. Maybe it's a little longer. But we'll get. We have 4 weeks, right? Four
We have
streams.
4 weeks. Yeah.
We'll see if we can get far. If we don't play the duck game on the first day, like what's the big deal, right?
Yeah. I guess.
Especially if we're having fun with this.
Yeah. Boy, oh boy, I sure am having fun with this. This rule. This is great.
This is pretty good.
I didn't expect we got played. Holy fuck.
It's so good that it lined up perfectly for us to flip the evidence the other way.
Yeah.
That was really impressive.
That was really cool. It was a very interesting subversion. I need to reopen the game so we have fucking music to do the outro over. Small.
Yeah, we had red herring to start, garnished with garlic butter. Then a marbled steak, served perfectly bloody rare.
Oh. Nope, there's no music to be had. Shit.
Well,
all right. Well, let's do the intro quickly then. We don't have to sit on fucking silence for too long. What do we have going on this week?
Yeah.
Today
Tomorrow
is
you're
Sunday.
around.
Tomorrow I'm gonna be around doing solo. We're gonna be playing some more Deltarune. Yeah, I got a secret boss to fight, or a not so secret boss. It's secret that you can actually win the fight.
It's secret that you can win the fight.
Yes.
It's not a secret boss.
Correct.
Got it.
Howling Knight, he just shows up at the end of the chapter and just kicks your fucking teeth in. And then the story goes on. He kidnaps one of your friends. You run after him.
He tries to kick your team in. Tries to kick your teeth in, and if you're not good at the game, then you lose.
I don't know if it's just
Right?
not good at the game. Let's let's walk that back a little bit.
You need to have done all the optional stuff to like do your stats up or something like that.
Yeah, because that fight is not a merciable fight. That is just a alright, time for combat, motherfuckers. You've been playing fucking pacifist this whole game? Get fucked. Time to rumble. So I need to I need to do a little bit of wandering around chapter 3 and gear myself out to the fucking teeth. Thankfully, I have been saving points this whole time, so we should be able to finance our future ass kickings.
And speaking of being geared to the teeth, join us
of being geared to the teeth. Join us on Tuesday for some more Metal Gear Solid 3 and Metal Gear Solid Delta. Yeah. God, that game, I can't believe that game is real. There's so much happening in Metal Gear 3. It's just so completely off the wall.
I'm kind of surprised they are doing the remake. Like, first of all, Kojima's not on the payroll anymore.
Yeah,
Let's have his story. But they're also doing a exact faithful recreation of it.
Yeah,
which is just as crazy.
It is 1-to-1. It's very, very surprising. Yeah, I'm having so much fun with it. I didn't expect it to be a survival game, but we'll take it.
It's definitely approaching the more modern Metal Gear games that I have played.
I know nothing about the more modern Metal Gear game. Most modern Metal Gear game I know about is Revengeance. So
okay, aside from Revengeance, take the current arc that it's on and just guess what it would be like, right? Like, extrapolate your existing knowledge.
Gotta be.
What do you think that would lead to?
I would have to assume that it's closer to like a more open world survival game, maybe Far Cry-esque. Maybe not quite that grand, but like definitely there are contained areas, almost harkening back to the 2D Metal Gear games, where it is you have a facility and you have a little bit of the surroundings of the facility, and those are like locations on a larger map that you can go between. Maybe not Skyrim-esque or GTA-like, but maybe closer to like a Zelda game.
Yeah, because Metal Gear 2, Metal Gear Solid 2, you had to go around the container facility multiple times.
Yeah.
And so even though it's not like a true open world game, it is like, here's the facility. You go back and forth between rooms as you will and accomplish your objectives and unlock other doors and things like that. So that's pretty cool. Revengeance was a very linear story. You could argue that Metal Gear games are kind of linear stories as well, but at the same time, I don't feel like they build it like that. Like, they build these areas as their own little playgrounds. And then they build a story that goes through all the playgrounds, and you have to backtrack sometimes.
Yeah, kind of.
Of course, that's just me making assumptions about the level design, but There's a script. Oh boy, we know there's a script.
Yeah. That's about what I'm expecting from future Metal Gear entries. We get a like much wider open map, and then there are facilities around the map where we unlock extra areas, go from place to place, clearing these dungeons and maybe doubling back to some. What does your Metal Gear repertoire look like? You've got
I played 4 and 5.
or 5. You finished them?
There was the mini. There's a mini episode. Phantom Pain. Is Phantom Pain the mini episode? I can't remember.
I don't know. That has vexed
I'll
me.
tell you in a second.
I have no idea which one it. I think it's Ground Zeroes, and then there's Phantom Pain. I think Ground Zeroes is the mini episode, and Phantom Pain is the full release. Is the full 5th entry, I should say.
Right. Okay. Don't just Google Phantom Pain, because there's just spoilers on the fucking Google page. Thank you, Google AI.
All right, noted. We'll take it in that order then. Yeah, it's about the extent of what I understand about what I assume the Metal Gear is going. Excited to get there, and we're starting to see the glimmers of it in this.
Release, game, timeline by year of release, IRL, not game lore. Metal Gear Solid 3. Something called Metal Gear Acid.
Metal Gear Acid. Okay.
A turn-based collectible card tactical role-playing game.
No fucking way.
PSP.
For the PSP, of course it is.
The Metal Gear Solid Portable.
Portable, okay.
Which was a PSP, I think, remake of MGS.
Of MGS or Metal Gear?
Hang on.
As far as the Snake timeline goes, Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 are canon, and then come directly before Metal Gear Solid 1.
I don't know. Apparently, okay, no, this is actually like its own game. I have no clue about Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. It's almost like a squad-based game or something.
Oh boy.
Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots, Metal Gear Online.
Online Metal Gear?
I think I actually vaguely remember this.
Yeah.
I never played it, but I think I remember seeing it and being like, "What? This makes no sense."
Anyway,
PlayStation 3 online multiplayer spin-off. Yeah, we don't have to touch any of these other ones. I think just so Metal Gear Solid 4, and then Peace Walker. I forgot about Peace Walker. Should we jump on Peace Walker after 4? I might have to do some digging and find out. I haven't played Peace Walker, but it might be canon.
Might be canon. Fuck.
So we might want to check it out. Then Ground Zeroes, then Phantom Pain.
Ground Zeroes, Phantom Pain. Okay. About what I expected. But yeah.
Anyway.
We will be continuing Metal Gear Solid 3 on Tuesday. I'm so stoked to get to 4. Just because I am playing it on a PS3. There's something about that just tickles me.
I mean, we played through the other ones, the HD collection. I'm curious if it holds up to HD collection.
We'll see.
Probably.
It's got a PS3 is not bad.
PlayStation 3
graphics.
is not. Yeah. It's not. Yeah, it's not that long ago, right?
Yeah.
I say this as a middle-aged man.
Oh
Shit.
boy, you ready to feel bad about yourself?
A
PS3
big 3-0's coming up.
lifetime lifespan.
Hi, Mom.
PS3 was first released 20 years ago. Oh boy. Oh no.
We are but children in the eyes of Kojima.
North America release date November 17th, 2006.
Anyway, what you got going on Friday?
Friday I'm gonna be doing some more Hat in Time. I'm gonna figure out a way to actually do the DLCs because oh no, not
DLCs, right. Which you
I
need
need
to deal with the
to-
collectibles?
I need to go around and do more of the secret levels because apparently to access the first DLC you need 35 timepieces. I don't remember how many I have, but it's not 35.
And you wanted the first one for you, the second one. So
Oh yeah, of
makes
course.
sense.
The second one's called the Yakuza Metro. That sounds fucking sick. Of course I want to save that for last.
Fair.
Um
And then join us back here.
I was back
For
here
more.
Sunday for
Aviary
some more Aviary Attorney.
Attorney.
I enjoyed this.
I was waiting for your brain to catch up.
I thoroughly enjoyed this. This is a lot of fun.
I'm really happy with getting to stretch the vocal accents again. It's been a while.
Yeah. I've missed doing the visual novels.
I gotta listen back to and see if it sounds how I imagine it sounded. The hardest thing about doing deeper voices, rumbly voices, is that they reverberate inside your own skull a lot. So
Yeah.
it doesn't sound the same coming out
Yeah.
as it does when like how it feels. So we'll see you all then.
Yeah.
And
that'll be
I
all
guess
for
we'll
today.
just call it.
Thanks for hanging out. If indeed you're still here. Fucking see ya.
Should I be really sexist in this outro and say don't trust women? Or
should I be
how
really
do I-
sexist in this outro?
how do I get the most shock value here
Pet Games
without actually ruining my reputation?
2026.
Yeah, but no, it's 1848, right? It's
It's
fine.
1848. It's fine.
The peasants rose up, cut the head off the bourgeois. Okay, we can go that way instead. We don't have to be sexist, right? We can instead just
Eat the rich.
Instead, just do a little bit of regicide. Eat the rich. Yeah. Male, female, doesn't matter. Right? Kill them all equally.
Exactly.
There you go. And that's how you avoid sexism in the modern day.
That's how you avoid sexism. Turn it on capitalism instead. Bye.